sister, what does it mean to have a high spiritual status, and what is it for? Thank you. May the Lord bless you.
What could it be used for? Well, what is loving the Lord and leaving the world used for? Well, you already know what the sins are. All sins we already know by heart. But there are some sins that really cause a lot of harm. Pride, envy, greed, right? Those sins cause so much harm. And we are sometimes with people and they laugh along with us, but they're so hypocritical, they're lying, envious and proud and wrathful. All of those hidden sins, those secret sins that they are trying to hide. But when we abandon all of those things, because we are doing it with the help of God, because God is the one who helps us to change. I want to change, Lord, and I do the work, and I aim to do that, and the Lord sees my effort. I'm making this effort to try and change, so the Lord helps me. The Lord says, this person wants to change. I'm going to help them. This person wants to change so that they change completely and they are able to please me and live an upright, holy life. This is attaining a high spiritual status. You change. And so you go up a certain amount of degrees in your spiritual life. And that is ascending in your spiritual status, meaning your testimony, the life that you lead. So before, maybe you were a person who was wrathful, a hateful person who said a lot of obscene things, offensive things, and with the anger and contentions and arguments, but then you changed because you wanted to please God and God helped you. So now you're a peaceful person, respectful, well-mannered. No longer are you cursing people. You're no longer wrathful. You don't offend people. So someone says, well, you have God. You're a person who has God because you've changed. You're no longer the same person as before. You're now holy. That we call having a high spiritual status. So as we begin to change, our spiritual status starts to ascend. Now, we don't even realize it because we're here on earth. But God is the one who sees the status in which we are all in, and he wants us all to continuously ascend. So this is why it tells us that God is in the heights. God is on high. God is in the highest of the heights. But it turns out God is here with us. But if we compare that height with what is physical, well, then of course it doesn't match, because then we would say, well, that's definitely far beyond planets. But no, God is here. And it also says God is in the heights. So spiritually, things are so different from the physical things. But of course, we know that this is just a status. To say that God is in the heights, it's his status. It's his prestigious status. But the Lord is here so very close to us.